This video, I just want to help as much people as possible. You know, we're all in despair and cruelty. Everyone around you, everyone you look at, everyone around you, friends, man, it just hurts. Everyone's going through the same stuff. Why do you think every time you scroll, relatable, relatable, relatable? We're all in one mind. We're all 8 billion humans in one mind. And let me talk about this. Just why you don't want 99% of women. And I hate to come here and say this, but it's how, you know, feminine is programmed to think compared to masculine. How women, you know, are programmed to think compared to men, and it's completely different. Completely different world. Completely different. And I'll speak how the energy works, and then how it's so confusing, but like, it's just so sad. And the first thing is, you know, it's not meant to completely be like sexist towards women, because definitely women be like, oh, I hate all men, all they do is use me for my body. So we're just speaking our minds from all men. You know, we know when we go through this type of stuff, and we just want to help each other out, you know. So why you don't want 99% of women? And the sad truth is, I hate to say, why it's not their fault. And you know, it's not their fault. And the first topic, yeah, that's what I'll talk about. The first topic I'll say is, think about this real quick. Man and woman, right? How does a man be happy compared to a woman? You're presented in reality, you're here, you're existing, right? How does a woman be happy compared to a man? What do they do to be happy? Give it a 10-second thought. And let me talk. I'm gonna hate to say this, but when you're a woman, you just have the physical energy. You have all the privileges to become, you know, physically what you want, not spiritually. Definitely not spiritually. But you can just be a woman with you know, plain tits, get all the money you want, you know, get all the attention you want. And we're gonna talk about that in a minute. But it's so different when you're a man. You have strive to go to the gym, work out, eat a bunch of protein, work 10 hours a day. I'm not saying women don't work 10 hours a day. I'm definitely not. But you have the testosterone, you have the drive compared to women. When you're a woman, you know, this is what my woman friend group said, so don't get mad at this. All you do is cry, just put on makeup and cry again, and, you know, just show your body. Hey, I'm just saying, when I had a woman friend group, that's what they say. They were talking about how many times they cried a day and all this, so, like, I'm not just being sexist, you know what I mean? Like, when women feel sad, what do? Show their body. When a man feels sad, what does he do? Goes to the gym, tries to work on himself, get better. And like I'm saying, I'm not saying women don't try to focus on themselves, but when they do, it's just so sad. Every time I go on Snapchat, not every time, I mean every single time, the rarely times I'm on it, I see an influencer woman, a new influencer, and oh my gosh, all they do is just show their body and their ass and their tits and their bikini. Oh my, if you have Snapchat, it's on all social medias. That's why I just don't use TikTok. I'm the only person in the world who doesn't use TikTok, and I'm not trying to be different, but I am, basically. But like, man, there's just so many of these women. They just have, you know, they can just create a creator account just because they have tits or an ass. You know, they can get all these likes and creator. It's so different than how the energy works. It's not happiness, though. They think it's happiness. They think it's happiness. It's not, though. It's very sad. And you know why? Like I was saying, it's not really their fault. Because us men are in despair. We're degenerate, horny men, you know, that just want them for their body. That just, like, thirst over them. Not all men, you know, just, like, especially when you're young, like, because men have higher sexual energy, but women know how to control it more. But let me tell you why, though. I never heard anyone speak about this. You know, why men have higher sexual energy and why, you know, like, you're like, oh, that guy's gonna touch me, that guy's gonna rape me, it's always the guy, right? You know why? Think about this. Women, you have tits, you have ass, you have makeup, you have hair. What do us men have? When you're just anywhere in life, when you're out, going anywhere, right? You see a woman, like, you can see her ass or tits and be like, oh, wow. But when you're a woman, right? And then you see a man, you'd be like, oh, it's just his looks, you know? You'd just be like, oh, yeah, just his face. Nothing to, oh, maybe his muscles a little bit, you know what I mean? So what I'm trying to say is, this might be a little confusing, but it really shouldn't, but a lot of people can't take the truth, is women have really high physical attributes. Like, they have, like I said, an ass, tits, makeup, hair, probably more things I'm missing. That's all I'm thinking at the point, you know what I mean? Their demeanor, like all the makeup, they can put all makeup, you know, have it on tight shorts, tight pants, flare pants, bro. If you ever talking to a girl that's wearing those long black pants, flare pants or whatever, bro, it's time to drop that woman, please. Yeah, I'm tired of seeing this freaking flare pants, man. I'm gonna kill myself if I see one of those. But yeah, it's just, that's why men are like more like capable of, like, you know, I want to fuck this girl, you know, like she just gives me so much energy, because, you know, we're attracted to ass more and tits. You have tits, you know, we see it every time we go out. We see a woman, we see tits, you know. I'm not saying, oh yeah, every man should think like that. What if us men had tits and then we had ass and then the women looked at us like that? You know what I mean? Like, think about that. It's the game. It's how we're programmed. But yeah, it's not hating. It's how the energy works. So you can't get mad at the truth when I say that. It's literally how it works. Man and woman, feminine and masculine energy. You know what I mean? Just why you don't want 99% of women. I don't know if I'm gonna name that the title, or I'm gonna think of a good title, but I just wanted to help us men, you know, like us men get so physically attracted, just only physically though. That's just thing. You women have looks. Women are far more beautiful than men, and it's not even close. You know, when we know that, and that's why we like. You know, you can see a woman compared to a man. I'm not saying, obviously men are attractive, and compared to a woman, you know, I don't really know models and stuff, so I'm not gonna compare any. But you know what I mean? Like, you guys have way more attributes. Like 99% of women have hair. You know, you have your hair to kind of carry your looks. Like, I hate to be like this complete asshole, but bashing on a woman, but it's literally the truth. You know what I mean? Like, and what else can I say? You women, like, you have your hair to carry your looks. Like, picture a woman with, imagine you just went seeing women every day with like men hairstyles, like buzz cuts. Like, come on now. Like, I'm not saying like women aren't attractive, but like, you have so much to carry for yourself. You have tits, you have ass, you have tight pants, you have makeup. And what do us men have? We need to work on our physique for years to look good, to make a want to wear a size medium shirt, to feel good, to walk throughout around, you know what I mean? Like, it just to a point of being so different, and it's sad. You know, just comment any questions you have, you know. And like I said, it's like, it's us men going for it, but it's so, the energy's so strong. Women have such strong energy, like, that they hold from their looks, and like just who they are as a person. Like, you know, I'm not saying, I still, you know, like, when I see it, like, but I just know, you just see when a girl's so ran through as hell, like, especially a woman with tattoos. Ugh. Let me tell you, as a man watching this, if you like a woman with tattoos, let me tell you why you like a woman with tattoos. You like them physically with tattoos, but not spiritually with tattoos. And that has a lot of meaning. And I know a bunch of girls like this I went to high school with. You know, they could look so good. They're so good, but their body count, they got a body count at 13, 14. Bro, I knew one girl I knew, she had a higher body count than her age, the same body count as her age, actually. It's just sad, you know. What can you do, you know what I mean? You just sit there, just realize it, you know. But I know, woman, you're thinking like, oh, a man can't treat me good, I'm tired of it. That's why all of them go to be, I hate to say the word whore, but it literally is the truth. What else are you? What do you, like, all these women like showing up, like, you can just create an OnlyFans account when you're sad, you know, when you don't want to work. Let me just create my OnlyFans account so I can get a bunch of guys to like me just because I have a body and I have feminine attributes. Like, it's just so disgusting, you know what I mean? And us men give into it. We give into it. Like, you know, like, when I go, like, even on Instagram, I see like a woman showing her, like, all the comments from like older men, like grown ass man. Like, bro, I'm 19 years old, and there's no like commenting hearts all over like older women or younger women in bikini or any woman just because you're a woman. I know, men can't control that. I know, and that's kind of the main reason why women are whores. And I hate to say it, but it's the truth. So that's how you know I'm not just bashing women, because it's kind of a lot of reason the man's fault. It's horrible. What can we do though? What can we do? It's how we're programmed to think. You know, just some men are better than others. You know, I'm not gonna make this video too long because I don't know who's gonna watch it. But I really want to make a video into helping out people. I really, really do, trust. But, you know, why you don't want 99% of women. That's all I gotta say. Everywhere on social media, I can explain. I can make a whole video. I can make like a whole hour video. Or I can make a video of anything about trauma. Why, like, what you don't want to see in a woman, what you don't want to see, what you know. It's just sad, man. Like, but yeah, I just sit here, you know, just wait for love to come my way. I'm not just gonna force it by having sex with a bunch of women. And then the women say, or even guys say this, oh, you don't get any pussy. Like, how are you grown saying you don't get any pussy? What does pussy value in life? Pussy values nothing. It's just a degenerate term of being a man whore or a whore. Or, you know what I mean? Oh, you don't get any pussy. Like, what is that? That fulfills nothing. That's emptiness inside you because no one can love you. It's sad. It's sad. Please let me know any questions. Like, I can make videos and videos and videos and videos and videos, you know. I just don't know if I finish the video, but I'm gonna try. But, you know, I wish the best for everybody. Remember, this is not a war. I would love to say equality, but there's no such thing as equality. Almost 2026 out of the world, what's gonna happen, you know what I mean? There's no such thing. But, just pray. Find things love to do. And if there's women watching this video, please tell me I can make a video on how to be happy as a woman, not chasing sexual energy. Because trust me, money. Like I said, I don't want to be bashing, but high percentage of women can just only show their body to get attention, only show their body their physical energy, not their spiritual energy. Because you know why you do that? Because the man attaches towards it. The man attaches towards it even since thousands of years ago in the Bible, where people did that. It's just a feminine energy. Just you guys hold so much physical energy, like the way you look, the way you're presented, and it's not even the way that you treat too. And that's the crazy thing about us humans. That's the crazy thing about us. Yeah. But I hope I can help you guys. I can sit here for, like I said, just hours just talking, but this is like my first video. Well, I have videos in the past, but I just need to get this clear because I just can't unsee what I see. You know, it's the truth. Everything what I said is about reality. It's not hurting me. It's not being sexist or racist or anything. Like, it's the truth and how we're both programmed to think and how we feel happy, how we fulfill everything in our life to feel ready for ourselves. But yeah, let me know if you have any questions. I will gladly make more videos. And I will be But yeah, I will see you guys. Just stay woke out there. Just stay. I can speak for hours, but I'll see y'all.